Remember our friends Isaac and Kate? Well, in the past 3 months, they've made over $75,000, and today we're going to show you how they did it.
About 4 months ago, we met our friends Isaac and Kate online, and they shared with us that they were really interested in real estate investing, but had no idea how.
Kate and I, we live in Tampa, Florida. We work at a Christian children's home. We love doing it, but it is a base ministry salary.
We could tell right away that Isaac and Kate had the ambition. They just need a little bit of encouragement.
So we met with them several times over Zoom. As they live in Florida, we live in Michigan, and we just kind of shared our own experiences with real estate and things that we've seen that have worked for us, and also some of our failures and things like that, and just kind of encourage them along in their process.
So we are excited to give you guys an update on how they're doing.
We've always been interested in real estate, but we know nothing about it. All of our money's has just gone into the stock market.
Before we get any further into the video, I wanted to talk about today's video sponsor, NetView. If you have not seen these things before, they are absolutely incredible. This is the BirdFee Smart Bird Feeder. As you can see here, it has a little extra feature that most bird feeders don't. It has a high definition 1080p camera that allows you to watch the birds while they eat their food. But it's actually so much more than that. This thing has smart recognition. Using AI, it can identify over 6,000 different species of birds for you. So if you're really into bird watching, you can get the BirdFee AI, which is what we have. There's also, if you have the BirdFee Lite, there's a subscription service as well if you're interested in that. So how it works is whenever there's motion detected in front of the bird feeder, it sends you a little notification, and you just tap on it and it'll go right to the live footage of your bird eating. But it also saves it to a cloud service, so if you're not at your phone immediately, you can go back and watch the replays. Kids love this, grandparents love this. It's really just a great gift idea, but it's also just really cool to be able to experience nature up close in this way. So ours has an awesome solar panel right here. So what's great about it is this thing will never need to be charged as long as there's sufficient sunlight. So they've really thought of everything. These things are just really cool. So I'll leave a link below so you can check out the BirdFee Bird Feeder and some of NetView's other amazing products. They also have an amazing Prime deal going on right now, so you're definitely going to want to go check that out. Let's get back into the video. So one huge reason we wanted to make this video for our channel is that a lot of people feel stuck and like they just can't get ahead financially, that the world's against them. And Isaac and Kate don't have the perfect financial setup to invest in real estate. They don't have the perfect life and income to do that, but they still did it, and they are wildly successful so far. Isaac and Kate both work at a children's home in Tampa, Florida, and they don't get paid much money. Their combined salary they shared with us is $30,000. Which seems impossible, especially nowadays with inflation and all that kind of stuff. But they were still able to save up enough money to buy a rental property. They did that through side hustles. They've flipped furniture a lot.
So since starting in May till now, we've been able to bring in an additional $4,000 of extra income.
They live well below their means, and they also live on the property of the children's home, so they have their housing expense covered. But a lot of people would say, though, well, that gives them an unfair advantage. But I just have to throw the question out there, would you be willing to do that for that salary? A lot of people wouldn't. So they really have made a lot of sacrifices in their life up to this point to be able to be in the position to invest in real estate. So it's a long game and it requires a lot of sacrifice, but we just want to show through this video that anyone can do it.
So Isaac and Kate decided that they wanted their first investment property to be an Airbnb. And since they live in Florida, we thought that was a pretty great idea because they can book year-round there and have lots of great customers. They found this little town near them about an hour away called Crystal Rivers in Florida, and it's a very unique town. It has a lot of just really cool attraction. There's like seeing manatees there and scallop fishing, hunting. Things like that. And as they were looking, they were definitely looking for a fixer-upper so that they could fix it up themselves and get that equity out of it.
Oh, I gotta go outside. Oh man.
Is it still recording?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Give me a second.
You're like crying.
I can't. I'm literally about to barf.
That's how we got started. We bought fixer-uppers. you fix them up and they're worth a lot more than you paid for them. You just got to put that sweat equity in. And then we also advise them to do that because of how the real estate market is right now. If it took a downturn, they would have a little bit more cushion there with that equity. So
totally. And they have never owned their own home before, so this isn't something that they necessarily knew how to do, but they just went for it. They paid $170,000 for this Airbnb. They put about $20,000 into it, and then now it's valued at
$260,000.
$260,000.
So they made $70,000 in equity just by buying a fixer-upper and fixing it up. And this only took them 2 or 3 months.
That's with full-time jobs, them working on the weekends on this property. They have kids. They really did not make excuses where they definitely could have made excuses like they had kids, or they were working too much, or it was too far away, or too much money, things like that. But they didn't. They just did it.
Isaac and Kate are hardcore. I mean, mad respect to them. I don't know how they flipped this property so fast. The house flips we did took 5 to 6 months. They did it in 2 to 3. Like Sarah said, working full-time jobs. Really
weekends,
incredible. Really incredible.
And the coolest part is that they put it on the market in June and they were fully booked on Airbnb their first month.
So already making that cash flow on the property as well. So they're paying their mortgage plus making thousands of dollars each month in cash flow for one property. So
it's awesome. And Kate did really cool things like they made their own sliding barn doors, and they did some unique wood pieces on like the island in the kitchen. She thrifted most of their furniture or got it at auction and just made it more like unique and stylish. I was so incredibly proud of how hard they worked, but how unique they made their home. How inviting it looks. It's just very like cozy looking and inviting. And
on a budget too. I don't know how they did it for $20,000. So one of my favorite things is for their kitchen peninsula, they put plywood in strips, and then they made it like this really cool modern looking.
It's cool. They had great ideas.
Yeah, just great ideas. Very creative. The aesthetics, I think, are what is making it rent for so much on Airbnb as well.
So I think the biggest thing that we want to get out of this video, or put in your minds in this video, is that you can definitely do it no matter your situation. Even though it's 2023 and real estate is crazy expensive and interest rates are crazy high, and you might not have a huge salary or a huge down payment. Like, these are all things that described Isaac and Kate's situation exactly, and here they are, they did it, and now they're making a good income from it.
Another thing that Isaac and Kate actually struggle with is autoimmune diseases. They both have 2 different autoimmune diseases that they struggle with. So their health also is an excuse they could have made to, let that prevent them from, investing in real estate or trying something new. But they really turned that around and are trying to help other people with their own journeys in autoimmune diseases. And their YouTube channel, which they started, is awesome. They are trying a carnivore diet actually for 30 days and seeing if that helps with some of their symptoms. So you should go check out their channel if that interests you.
There's definitely sacrifices that you might have to make, but we don't think it's impossible in 2023 to still get ahead financially and by investing in real estate.
Yeah, I mean, I think a few key things they did is, one, they didn't look in their city because Tampa's a large city, same as Grand Rapids. Real estate values are a lot higher there. They went, an hour outside, or a lot more rural of an area where values are lower. They found the fixer-upper. And then another thing we forgot to mention is that their Airbnb, Crystal River, the actual city, doesn't allow Airbnbs, but they bought just outside of the city. So
smart.
Yeah, so they're close to everything, yet they still are allowed to have the Airbnb there. They just did really a lot of things right. So like we said at the beginning of the video, we didn't really do anything special with Isaac and Kate, share any secret knowledge with them. We just knew from the beginning they had the grit and determination to make this happen. We just encouraged them. So that's really what we love to do. That's why we have this YouTube channel, just to encourage people that you can get ahead, you can make ways, do weird things to make money outside of your normal job, like flipping pallets, flipping furniture, and that there is hope and there's a way to, you're not stuck. So that's really just kind of our message, and really something we haven't really shared a lot on our channel in recent months. So we're hoping to kind of get more back into that kind of message because it's really important, especially because times are hard right now. So
Jamie and Sarah, we just want to say thank you guys so much for giving us the confidence to even jump into a project like this. We had 0 real estate experience coming into it, but just knowing that you guys have years of experience and that we were able to go to you guys with our questions and kind of really rely on you guys for a lot of it, that was just a huge sigh of relief for us. And so we appreciate it. Thanks for Thanks for lending us your mentorship.
Yeah, and they're like the best hype people ever.
Biggest hype people.
Yes, like
oh man,
the best cheerleaders.
yeah,
for sure.
so much. We would get off those Zoom calls and we just want to take the audio of you guys talking and put it to like inspirational music and work out to it or something. Forget Airbnb. We could conquer the world with that kind of hype. I mean,
So
you guys
true.
were amazing at just pumping us up and giving us the confidence to try something like this. So
Yeah.
thanks so much, guys.
We're going to link a few other videos if you're interested in watching more of this type of content. We've done some in the past, but it's been a while. So
Yep, we definitely believe in real estate investing and just using side hustles as a way to make money to get ahead so that you don't feel stuck, so that you don't feel like you're scraping by.
all right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.